Welcome to our session on teaching in groups for piano. When I was teaching at the university, I came to a conclusion that teaching privately was much more effective than teaching in groups. And I have since changed my opinion. Now I have learned how to teach in groups more effectively than I could ever teach one-on-one. And I want to show you how to do that in this session. One of the things that I should mention first is we really want to aspire to a very high performance level, faster than you could normally teach one-on-one. So we'll show you how we bring students in from 0 to knowing what it takes a lot of students 3-4 years to learn in just 3 months. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take you over to my studio and show you what it looks like. This is where we do the magic. So here is basically the magic. You have a computer and a digital piano. And the way I plug that in is I have my USB port, plug it in here to my computer. And then I have an audio port. This is just a 3.5 millimeter. Plug it into my headphone jack. And that allows me to practice silently, so then I can just plug my headphones into the piano, hear the computer and the piano all in one. Okay, this is the most important key element in teaching in groups. Number one, you want to train a student to practice effectively away from you, instead of you sitting there spoon feeding. So that's going to be our number one objective. Number two, you want them to be super motivated and to have a vision. And so in our class, I want every student to walk away from here on an emotional high and know exactly what I want them to do for the week and be super motivated.
Day one.
Okay, so let's go ahead and names. Brooke.
Josh.
Haley. Audrey.
Haley. Jackie.
Okay, so we have our 2 stars of the class that we haven't introduced yet. And the reason why I say they're the stars, the parents. The parents are the key to the success, because I'm going to have you guys texting me their progress each night. It'll take 3 seconds. So, are you guys ready to start? Everybody gather around this piano, and we're going to take the youngest kid in the class. Who is the youngest? How old are you?
10.
10 years old. Excellent. Okay, so 10 years old. Have a seat here, and I have to find your card. I made up your password so that you'd have it. You're not Jackie. You're Haley?
No.
Are you Haley Bowler? Are you Brooke Newitt? Yes. Okay, there's your username and your password. Can you type that into right here? And I'm gonna click remember me so that you don't have to do this all the time. We are in. Okay, so we are going to work today with one goal, and that is to break the world record with how many songs you can do in 1 week. Currently, the world record for a 7-year-old was 70 songs in 1 week. A 14-year-old did 120 songs in 1 week. Jackie is gonna do it. She's going for the 200. Okay, and here's what we do. We click on the method, and there are 100 songs in level 1, and then in the technique, there's another 100 songs here. No one's ever gone through all 200 in 1 week. But if you open up 1A and click on number 1, I want to show you just 3 things. If you have no idea where that note is, what you do is you just click on it, and it'll tell you where it is. Did you also know that there's a video? If you click this video, it will pop up a little YouTube video. And now, there are 2 buttons at the bottom. These 2 buttons are super important. The one is prepare, the other one's assess. What's the difference?
One is preparing, the other one
The other one's your grade.
Yeah.
So You practice and then pass it off. So let's click on the prepare one for practice. Go ahead, and now it's just sitting there waiting for you to play that note. And she found the C right away. How many was there? How many? There were 6. Are you sure there were 6?
No, there were 5.
There were 5. Okay. And you got 0 wrong.
Yay.
And it took you 9 seconds. How long was your target time? It's up there on there. It tells you what you're shooting for. 21.6 seconds. Did you beat that?
Yes.
Destroyed it. Okay. You got 0 notes. I think after that, you're pretty much ready to pass it off. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, press down. 2, 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, press down. 2, 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, press down. 2, 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, 4, press down. You did it. You got 100, which means you get to come over to this next task.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? So right now we are getting into the heart of this piano lesson, and what Aaron is doing right now is demonstrating what he wants each student to do after they get 100% on each exercise. So first things first, he wants the student to stand up from the piano, come over here to this table, and complete a puzzle piece. So first thing that's doing is it's getting them away from the piano so that they can come back to it fresh with a mind refreshed multiple times during this next 20-30 minutes. Also, what it's doing is just getting their brain flowing with this puzzle. Next, you see the student is then required to grab one of these Skittles. Now, the Skittle is incentivizing the kid with candy, which is an obvious, awesome reason, but it's also serving as a visual marker for Aaron, letting him know at a glance how well each student is doing. So, if he sees that Johnny has 20 Skittles and Maria only has 3, that's going to let him know, hey, maybe I should be giving Maria just a little bit more attention.
Everybody, come get your card and get started. Audrey Bowler.
Thank you.
Jackie Newitt. Haley. Bowler. Great. Josh Newitt.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I want to point out a couple of really cool things that are going on here. First thing is, look how relaxed Aaron is. He's actually removed himself from the different practice sessions that are going on, and the reason that he's doing so is in order to promote independent practicing right here with these students on day 1, which, as we all know, is such a crucial skill to develop, and as you will see, is actually a very successful endeavor.
All right, guys, there's 40 seconds and counting. 40 seconds, get one more song, go, go, go.
Everything is breaking.
Time.
I have another Skittle. I just haven't gotten to grab it yet. Because I can't
Okay.
do a puzzle.
Let's go around and see how many Skittles we're done. Outstanding. Good work. Outstanding. 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 Good job. Got one more. Outstanding. Outstanding. Okay, your guys' job this week is to go home and break the world record. Pass off as many songs as you can. Every single day, your parent will text me your name and your number. So if you're at, right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you go home and do 10 more after this, then your mom will say, Jackie, 20. And then you do 10 more, she'll say, Jackie, 30, Jackie, 100. And so every day I want that number to get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, next lesson. Come over here, and I'm going to teach you guys this next song, and we are going to have a race. You're going to get through part 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to perform a song at the end of class. And we're done. Okay, we'll time it, and I'll tell you when you need to be on the next section. Over here, we're skipping all the way to level 1C. In 1C, we have this song called Peter, Peter, and we have part 1, slow, part 1 fast, part 2 slow, part 2 fast, part 3 slow, 3 fast, and then parts 1 through 3, that's adding all 3 parts together, slow, and then fast. There are 8 songs you have to try to finish in in 15 minutes before class ends. Okay? I will show you part 1. And then roll down twice. Roll up twice. And finish with a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Josh, come over and play that. 1, 2, ready, go. And finish. 15 minutes. Josh, everybody get to your thing. See if you can get all through all 8 of them as fast as possible. You don't have to have hundreds, just time yourself so you're not short. So at the end of the class, I wanted to go away with a bang, and I was so happy when we finished Peter, and because we did it with the whole class, and then at the very end, I looked over, and I see these big smiles. I got faster and faster and faster, and then ended with
Yeah.
And I just looked at all the kids, and they were smiling and
That's
happy,
right.
and I
Yeah.
thought, that's what I wanted. Send them home that way.
It's exactly, yeah. Actually, I think that was 100%, and I noticed the same thing. I was running the camera during that whole thing, and I saw the smiling faces through there too, and that was perfect because they're feeling, energized. They're feeling, enthusiastic about it. They had fun, and it's like, so why not practice? We focused it on that. And, it might take it's going to take another maybe couple more sessions for them to really get in and practice with all of the tools, and in future lessons, we're going to be able to get in with the students on like the chopped and minced slicing. I saw a lot of them using the prepare mode today. And the introduction was very quick and simple that you gave there. Is just like, look, and Brooke said it, use this one to prepare, use this one to test.
I loved it. I loved how the whole class went.
I'm excited about the next class. We've, in this one we showed the puzzles and Skittles and ways of keeping, the flow of the class going and exciting. We've got some awesome things we're going to show in the next class.
Something really interesting is I have a performance to do in Salt Lake next week. And so I won't be here for the class. Now we've got a bunch of brand new students and they're gonna come and have no teacher next week. So what I need is a substitute to come in who can teach. And so we're wondering if Joel can be able to do it next week, but will the class be able to survive a substitute? That will be a fun question.
We'll find out.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week for an exciting continuation of our class piano for beginning students. This should be fun.